Pickaxe.
Evening. Buyer's remorse. Buy a new car? I'll be moving in. Let's get started.
Sorry, I think there's been a mistake. I bought it from Carvana.
You what?
Yeah, great price. I even have 7 days to love it or return it.
So there's no...
No buyer's remorse. More like buyer's rejoice.
I guess I'll let myself out. Congratulations. I mean it.
Buyer's rejoice. Buy your car today on Carvana.
Limitations and exclusions may apply. See our 7-day return policy at Carvana.com.
LinkedIn Hiring Pro can't predict the future, but it can help you feel confident about future hires. Because Hiring Pro combines real-time insights and candidate data from the LinkedIn network with the criteria you've set for your role to deliver you a list of top-fit candidates. Businesses who use LinkedIn are 24% less likely to reopen a role in the next 12 months. Hire right the first time with LinkedIn Hiring Pro. Post a free job today at linkedin.com/quality.
Study and play come together on a Windows 11 PC. And for a limited time, college students get the best of both worlds. Get the Unreal College Deal. Everything you need to study and play with select Windows 11 PCs. Eligible students get a year of Microsoft 365 Premium and a year of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate with a custom color Xbox wireless controller. Learn more at windows.com/student offer. While supplies last. Ends June 30th. Terms at aka.ms/collegepc.
Welcome to Extended Rest, where we backtrack, yak, and unpack everything the main feed heroes have been doing since the last Extended Rest. This time, we will be taking a look at and summarizing episodes 43 to 49. But before we get started, I would like everyone to go around their table, give me their name, and the number of screaming ghosts they've fondled. Starting with Ian.
Ghosts?
Screaming ghosts.
Screaming ghosts. Oh, gotcha. Hi, I'm Ian, he, him, any. I play Chimera on Frostbourne, and I have fondled 0 ghosts because ghosts do not exist. That's my hot take.
Jen?
Hi, everybody. I'm Jen, and I play Calmia on Deathbound, and I have fondled probably 2, but one of them was really into it.
So that counts as 3.
That's true. That's true.
And Lee?
Hi, my name is Lee. I play Kai on Deathbound. I have not fondled ghosts, and I do believe that they are real.
And Rachel?
Hi, I'm Rachel. I play Ren on Deathbound. I have yet to fondle ghosts, but we'll see what happens. So
there's always time.
The day is young.
You just never know.
It's today. And of course, last but not least, Jason.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jason. I'm the Dungeon Master usually. 3 ghosts, but they were screaming before I fondled them, just to make sure everyone knows.
That is a good distinction.
Did they stop screaming after you fondled them, or was it just continuation?
Oh, heavens, no. They were more exuberant, but like they were screaming beforehand. Like it is.
Mm-hmm. Did they stop?
Screams of ecstasy.
Demands, screaming demands.
That's good.
Consent. I scream my consent.
Yeah, they're screaming consent.
I mean, isn't that just normal sex portrayed in movies, like yelling, yes, yes, yes? Like
yes.
You're supposed to get consent before that part, I believe. Like
that's
well
fair.
before
That's
that
true.
part. Like
continuous
nice
consent.
Continuous consent. Yes, exactly.
Just
That's
checking
what
in.
Reaffirming. Reaffirming that I am okay with this very loudly so the neighbors can hear. Duh.
All right. And I am Brianna Marie. I play Reason on group Homefront. And I haven't fondled any ghosts, but ghosts have fondled me. I am a pillow princess. So that's us.
Spirit pillow princess.
And now you should grab your favorite drink and come with us to relive Theria 1 month at a time. I like it when it feels a little bit canned. I think that's cute.
Out there. You know that on our Patreon at patreon.com/DANDR, there are 2 other groups in the Frostbourne campaign right now playing, and you do not need to catch up on the main show to enjoy those groups. And they are very early on in their campaigns. Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. That's all. That's all. If you want to give us money and get
doing our best,
hundreds of hours of content, it would be pretty cool.
Sounds very nice. Thank you.
That's
We might
extra
say some
shows.
fun
If you
things
like
for
the
you.
yeah, if you like the show you're listening for free, there's extra shows you can listen to
It's true.
that are just
And
as
you get to
amazing.
hear
And you're
the
gonna love 'em.
shenanigans. Yeah, and the
So
behind the
many
scenes.
shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
You get to hear the less lucky Ryan. I don't know what to call him. Roll his
Just call him
character
Garner.
up and Garner. He did not.
I
do
like
well.
that Ryan was our first Ryan and he got demoted to last
That's
name.
true.
That is.
You can call the other one, Haywood. That's fine.
We could.
Well, Garner did leave for a while. You're right.
Yeah.
You're.
I always called that one our friend Ryan, right?
That's
like
true.
Our friend Ryan.
Our
It's
friend
Ryan.
That makes it sound like
And
the
our
other
friend.
Ryan isn't our friend.
Oh, that's fair. Is that what he's been implying since the beginning?
Like chess pieces.
The long
Oh,
con.
it's like subliminal. Oh, God.
Mhm.
You know
The
what?
long
Ryan
Ryan
has
become the first Ryan. It's fine.
Ryan has not been
Negging the
doing
other
that
Ryan.
poorly with his roles, so
He
he's been
hasn't,
doing really
no.
well.
Our enemy Ryan.
Wait, which Ryan?
Worst role.
Our Ryan?
Yes. Yeah,
Wait, which
him
one is
too.
our Ryan now?
Ryan
Deadbound's
Prime.
Ryan.
Step down,
Ryan Prime.
Deadbound Ryan.
So let's start with episodes 43 through 45. I'm trying to kind of lump them together by like story arc. So this one picks up in Esterholt and leaves off with the Gearheart upside down post Yeti attack. And I am just going to start going down the list of things that happen. And if anyone has anything to say, feel free to interrupt me. So first of all, we revealed that Silver Fox was a fraud who murdered Zira. That was all established, and I guess something's being done about him, but he's dead. So it's one of those like empty
Well,
victories to a degree.
it's not so much doing something about him as making sure something like that doesn't happen again, right? Like it's like, oh man, there's an exploit. We need to just
Ruby returned Dozer horns to Kragus Ironhorn. And that was a very sweet scene. I liked that. I wish Jasper were here so I could tell him that to his face, but he decided to spend time with his sister who's visiting or whatever. So, you know who's really dedicated and who isn't. The fortune teller gave the group a cure for the plague, and the plague that's taking over the orcs, I believe, right?
yeah, gave him more a recipe for it or like a lead to it,
Recipe,
not
yeah.
the cure. Like, yeah, she didn't just like have it in her pocket. That would be neat, but yeah.
And then also did a fortune telling of Chimera's future bridge death. So that was fun. And then we
A lot
had
to think about.
yeah. Then we had the whole Hedgemaid stuff with Chimera and Kolgoth, and technically Nythera was there for a minute, but it was mostly I was actually curious because I know that Susan said she heard it sooner and like picked up on it. Did you realize it was the Hedgemaze when you first jumped in, or did you suspect it at all? Or was that
No,
surprise?
yeah, because I remember asking about the surroundings, and Jason had said like, "Oh, you're in somebody's garden," and I was
Yeah.
like, "Okay, well, okay."
Because if you pop into the middle of a hedge maze, you don't really like. How are you supposed to know it's a hedge maze until you like wander?
That's true. I mean, be like, yeah, but I guess what I was picturing in my mind is that there was like a house or something, like in a neighborhood, and you could be like, "Oh, I'm in a little garden here."
I was envisioning
by-
like rabbits
next
garden.
to someone's.
Whose garden?
Oh, like from Winnie the Pooh.
Yes.
Yeah, with like vegetables and stuff.
Yeah, so I definitely had
That's kind of what I had in my head. Yeah.
moment.
You think I could
Yeah.
just put a
Vibes.
Disney IP into our shit? Like, oh my God.
I mean, you just said
Hey, it's-
garden, and your mind is like,
Isn't it
oh
off
yeah.
copyright? Isn't it off the copyright
Yeah.
already?
Winnie
I'm
the
not
Pooh's
taking any
open to the
chances.
Well,
public
that's
now.
true. It is.
That is
Public
true,
domain.
yeah.
Disney can own the animation, but that's it. They can't touch.
Well, that's what I
Bear.
picture. I picture the animation when I.
There's
I
a
think
Winnie
the
the
old
Pooh
segment.
scary movie that came out like a couple
There's
years
like
ago.
2 or 3
it
now.
did.
Yeah.
People are messed up and should get therapy.
It's true.
I have received feedback from both Lee
Call me out.
and Susan, and one listener out there who didn't want to be named, but she just sent me a text that said no. And I had to go, what? And then it's like, no more Darmok. No. I'm like, well, the gears are in motion. It is up to,
Ian.
it is up to you guys. But Lee had a visceral reaction. Susan had a visceral reaction, but it was more like, oh, you fuck. Like it was that in the call. And Lee seemed upset, if you'd like to expound upon that.
It was definitely another community member and I. When we got to it, I feel like we flipped the table hearing it. We're just like,
My doppelganger?
Just let. Maybe. But yeah, it's like just letting like the dead horse die. Just let it die. Stop. Why him? Like. He has so many chances to get back. Like, was it a roll that happened? Or was it just, like, them being in Esterholt? Or, I don't know, Bree, how do you feel about it being Jatsia?
Well, Jatsia's been dead for a while, canonically, I think. Unless there's a big surprise coming, and she's still alive 200 years in the future.
Jatsia was human. Like,
yeah, she was a human. So, like, she did
human.
have children. So, that is true. But she did have children, so lineage. And Darmok seems like the kind of creep who would be like, "Oh, your granddaughter, that's fine." Like
exactly. That's what we're all just like. What's there for him?
Yeah, that's close
except
enough.
your offsprings.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, he's made to be icky, and two.
Yes.
It's not like we've heard from him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this isn't like like he hasn't been brought to the table for negotiations. This is more a hunch or a slight desperation on Kolgoth's part. Also, there is a story I want to tell. I just talked to Jamieson for like, I don't know, an hour and a half for a character chat. And there is a story with that. And I want a second shot at hell. I do not think I did a good job the first time. I want a second shot at it. And we're working on it, but it just has to happen in spare time whenever that is. So
all of the copious spare time we all have. I will be honest. I will fight through 1,000 kindergartners to hear Jason roleplay Darmok and Kolgoth having a conversation. Like, I might not win, but I'd try. I'd do my best. 1,000's a lot. I wish I'd lowered the number.
It's a lot of children.
I'm also very interested in the I'm trying to think of the word, like the dispersion of Darmok's soul. Because it's like, okay, there was Darmok in hell, Lord.
Yeah.
But then there's also phylacteries back on Earth, clearly, because we found one. And then the Lord that was Darmok, I imagine, unless like, I mean, I guess it wasn't completely confirmed, but we were under the assumption that all of the demon lords and all of the gods incorporated with one another.
Oh, not Darmok. Oh,
not
heavens
Darmok,
no.
He did step
No.
out. Okay, so this is still...
He was left out. Why the fuck would they want that? Like, no. Yeah, no.
Wait,
yeah.
he's too gross
He's too
for the
new.
demons?
He's also new. Like he wasn't
He's
a
new
legacy
money.
demon.
Yeah, no. He's
not a legacy.
Right.
Yeah.
Legacy's only.
That guy owns Zoom or something. Like he's not cool
Oh,
like
God.
the Koch brothers.
Oh.
One of the things that was discussed during the whole hedge maze thing, because we actually got a lot of roleplay with Kolgoth in that episode, and he discussed being hunted in hell and being like, hey, I want to get the fuck out of there. Did you ever imagine that Kolgoth could be like the victim somewhere else because he's very much the perpetrator as far as Chimera's whole situation. I don't think that Chimera... Yeah, you.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I think Jason did, considering he wrote the backstory. But, like, I know that Chimera doesn't think of him as, like, a perpetrator or anything like that, but, like, he's usually the one in charge. So to hear that he's actually not as in control as he exudes most of the time, did that strike Chimera as strange or anything?
Yeah, I think so, because I hadn't expected it. Like, I didn't know that was what was happening behind the scenes, you know? So that's cool to learn, and cool to learn in real time. Yeah, and I think it complicates things even more, because like that whole episode, you know, like we had just come off the heels of like everyone like, all right, Kolgoth's gotta die. That's kind of what like everyone was like. And Chimera was like, okay, hold on, hang on, wait 1 second.
Secondary pitch. What if he lives with us now? Like what? Like,
yeah, exactly. And I think like I wouldn't say endears him to Chimera. That's not the word I'm looking for, but that's the only one that I can think off the top of my head. Maybe there's like some sympathy or some empathy going on there, that it's like that, yeah, oh, he's in a bad situation too. You know, we got to help him.
Yeah. Which went over really well with the rest of the party when you guys pitched that. Kolgoth was essentially, for the first time, like obviously they knew of Kolgoth, they talked to Kolgoth all the time, but it was like his first official introduction, in that it's like,
yeah,
I guess here's some of my baggage, you can look at it, and everyone looked at his baggage and went fucking ew and kicked him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What did everyone think of that?
Bad. It's bad baggage, but it's like I really liked that scene too. That was really fun to do. Yeah, because you're right. It felt like the first official, like, hello, this is me. It felt like introducing the problematic boyfriend or something, you know, like. No, but he's really sweet, you guys. I swear. For the first time he's really trying. Yeah, he's really trying. You gotta believe me.
He's different when we're alone.
So what did everyone else think of that scene? Because like I really liked it too. I think there was a part of me that felt like the group shut him down too quick, but at the same time, it's Kolgoth. Like,
they were totally unfair. You're right.
Set.
Yeah, no, they.
There's also.
Nope. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna say there's also a very delicate balance between like. Obviously, Nythera rolled well enough to know that Darmok is Darmok, but before that, everyone knew it was Darmok, but they couldn't roleplay that, and there's always a delicate balance between like we don't trust it because Kolgoth, and we don't trust it because meta-wise, I know that's Darmok, and fuck that. Like, Jason, you're making a face. What's the face?
I like to think everybody tries not to meta, right? And I do think, like, let's say objectively, if the only demon you know is Kolgoth, him vouching for another demon isn't going to be a stunning endorsement. Do you know what I mean? Like, they weren't wrong to just say, oh, no, absolutely not. No. Because what if at best, what if they're equally as bad? It's like, cool, now there's two of you. We wanted to kill the original. So, like, they, it makes sense. Like, I didn't feel like it was meta at all. But there is, like, hanging back, like them chatting on the table, which you don't get to see. It is pretty much, it's like, but fucking no, right, guys? Like, they're all,
Yeah, to me, it was definitely like a pitch of like, hey, here's my toxic boyfriend, and we need to bail out his friend who murdered somebody out.
His toxic
boyfriend.
He's got
like,
a toxic
he's
boyfriend.
On the hook of another hook.
It was kind of like Kolgoth is bad, but when he was saying, I don't like this guy, I was like, That right there is like, hey, don't. We're just gonna stop you right there. Like, yo, you're saying this guy is bad, and you. No.
So the guy I'm vouching for definitely has boundary issues. Like I judge him. So
hey guys, he can really help us out, but he sucks. He just sucks so much.
It's like, I think you're better at selling these things, right? Like, because that was sold very badly, very bad sell, very bad.
He's used to the bar being lower.
Yeah,
I think he's.
Exactly.
I think he's. Yeah. I also think the bar is usually lower for temptation. It's like, hey, you want to do heroin? And the person he's pitching it to is like already, you know what I mean? So like, it's,
Yeah, no, true.
that meme of that girl who's like,
And it's tough with the honesty. Like, I think he was genuinely trying to be like transparent with the group because he's trying to do what Chimera asked of him. Which is one of those.
That's what I think too.
It's one of those fragile things where we all talk about it and we're like, no, this is an abusive relationship. But at the same time, abusive relationships do have those nuances in dynamic where it's like, unfortunately, maybe because it would be so much easier. Kolgoth does like Chimera, and Chimera does like Kolgoth at the end of the day. Like, that is, it's just unfortunate that it's all so fucked up. And it's fucked up because of one. Like, I want to be clear, like, there is a perpetrator, as I said before, but I like that he tried, and it's not just a black and white, like, he's fucking evil, he's gonna always screw everyone over all the time.
We just need a bonus session where it's just Kolgoth, Ian, and them go to therapy.
Couples counseling.
Yeah.
Like,
I think so too, Brie. I think you nailed it, because like I would say always, you know, Kolgoth isn't evil, he's complicated. He's just really complicated. Yes, he's a demon, but I don't think he's altruistic in any way. I think that would be naive to think, but I think there's something in there that is not pure evil. And what I'm really interested, what that scene kind of brought out for me that I'm really interested in is, because everyone in the group was like, oh no, we don't want to do it this way. So, and like, you have us, like, you don't have to lean on this kind of like other pact to make this work. Like, you have us to lean on. I'm really interested to see how that's going to play out, because like, I would really like to see that, you know, like, okay, because I think that's the pitch Chimera gives to Kolgoth all the time, is like, the thing that you don't see is how great these people are at collectively like solving a problem and doing stuff. So we're going to get you out of hell in a different way that you never thought of, and it's going to be great.
Yeah. I can see that. I was wondering, because this was a while back, but back when Nythera and Ruby went to Logrhyn and pitched, we can kill Kolgoth, and Logrhyn just kind of squashed that idea. I'm wondering, how aware do you think Chimera is that that's the dynamic, and how does that reflect on his friendship with his party, like Logrhyn specifically, because basically in that moment he was like, yeah, no, I don't care about his safety, I care about my goals. And that's pretty fucking harsh, and he didn't hear that, obviously, but what I'm wondering is, like, does he pick up on that at all? Does that inform Chimera's decisions?
I think to be real short about it, because you're right, like, Chimera has never heard any of that. He's not been really witness to any of those conversations, but I think he's intuitive enough to know that Logrhyn isn't someone who like selects people for vibes, and I think, you know, like, he has him because he serves a role and he serves a purpose. I think Chimera knows that to some extent. I don't think he knows it to the extent that it was like described, you know, when with him out of the room, but I think he picks up on it a little bit. I think for sure, because he's very intuitive. He can read people well.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think he's okay with that. Like,
I find it interesting that Jameson's not here. Fuck him. So we're no.
I find it interesting that Jamieson's not here.
I find it no. But talking about Logrhyn,
he's never here.
Is he even here when he is?
I think he's made it to like 2 extended rests, and sometimes he's in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm joking.
He is in the
obviously,
chat right now.
Hi, Jamieson. How you doing?
Nice. Hi. I had to tab over to see that you were telling the truth. I thought you were just doing the like he's right behind you.
I think it's interesting. So obviously, when Chimera flips out, goes all were-demon, and tears down half a city block and fights Logrhyn, we're very focused on Chimera lost control. Chimera needs to do better. But Logrhyn was presented with the idea of, hey, we could kill this demon and get it out of him and get rid of it. And it's like, no, we need it. Then skip ahead to, it's like, oh no, this jaguar ate my face. Like we skip ahead to, it is very
coming?
Right. And then Logrhyn doesn't go, hey, okay, some of this is on me. Not at all. It is, you need to do better. I am disappointed. And I get it from Logryn's point of view. This was a problem that got out of control and Chimera let it happen. Whereas it's someone with an addiction, basically. So it's like, no, we need him on. He does an 8-ball a day, and that's fine. We need that energy. We need that. He's an idea man. And then all of a sudden he goes on a bender one weekend, and it's like, man, you really let this get a hold of you instead of sending him to rehab when they had a chance. Like, it's interesting.
That's a word for it.
Yeah, that is interesting. I think the dynamic is really interesting because obviously Logrhyn has his reasons. Like, we've gone into it a little bit of like why his goal is so important to him, and like I feel like a lot of times Jason likes to play it like, well, how bad are you willing? Like, especially back when we were doing the Overwatch arc and we had the group that worked with Overwatch. It's like, how evil are you going to be willing to be before you draw a line in the sand? And I feel like Logryn's thing is like, how much are you willing to let the people that care about you and that you seem to care about suffer for that overall goal? Yeah.
And it's also got to be frustrating because so we've done 51 sessions, I think. So they're assembling that list, they're getting everything together, and the closer they get, the more out of control and hectic things are becoming. And he's like, just hold it together. Just come on.
Yeah,
like, we're just, you know what I mean?
Further and further.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you can also see, like, with Jasper's role playing, like, Ruby's getting pretty, like, impacted, and you can see the hurt on her as she watches you kind of lose control.
Oh, yeah. That's something that Jasper does really, really well.
Oh, it just breaks your heart.
It's the accent, I think. That's the...
Yeah, the Southern. He's so good at Southern accents.
Bless your heart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Ruby turns around to Chimera and she's like, is this what you want? You want this? I was like, oh God.
Oh, my
She
heart.
spoke to your soul.
Stab harder, Jasper. Stab harder.
Like, it's just like, it's like your younger sibling just being like, I look up to you.
I'm
Yeah.
so disappointed in you.
Like, it's like your parents and then your younger sibling who looks up to you and you're just like, oh my God.
Fuck.
Jasper just does it so well.
Dad's disappointed, and now my little sister's sad.
Mhm.
Fuck.
Right, yeah. Mom's gonna stab me.
That's just
Gonna stab
an
the boyfriend.
ever-present
Yeah.
threat.
This feels like my family dynamic. Uh-oh.
So after that, Black Rider went by the party. You guys kind of took a pot shot at it and ran away.
It was very funny.
Interesting move. I am surprised that went as well for you guys as it did.
I know, and I'm so excited for more of that because I just took a feat that lets me do that from 300 feet away.
Jesus
So
fucking
I'm even more excited for that.
Just
As someone who has
snipers.
fought a Black Rider, like maybe don't try to piss them off. Like maybe And then the Yeti fight happens. The Gearheart gets flipped, and yeah, that's basically it for those bundles of episodes. Is there anything that I'm forgetting or anything anyone wants to comment on for that for 43 to 45?
Yetis are super fun. I want to use more Yetis. That's all.
Yeti. Okay. What's fun about them?
I flipped a goddamn car first try. Like, it was pretty fun. Like, that's pretty fun. Like, it felt like a Yeti. Like, some monsters don't feel like the thing that they're supposed to be. That felt like a Yeti to me. Like,
Jen?
I've got 2 comments. First, please don't give us a Yeti. I would like to live getting, anywhere. Please and
it
thank you.
just hates cars. As long as you don't have a car, you're fine.
Right.
Like, it's
No one else in the world does, so that's
true.
Yeah.
That's fair. Second point, with this episode and the next one, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, with the car issues, the flipping, getting it out, getting it whatever, I was like, oh my god, this is the weirdest version of Oregon Trail I've ever seen.
This is kind of related, but one of the jokes I have with my brother is anytime, like, sometimes we'll be hiking or like see something, on the mountains or hear something out in the wilderness, and we'll just like each turn to each other and go, Yeti.
That is so much funnier because you live in California.
Bigfoot. It's Bigfoot out there, okay? It's Bigfoot.
No, it's a Yeti. He was right the first time. It's a Yeti.
Yeah.
It's
Yeti.
Lost, but it's a Yeti.
Yetis.
Oh, it's true.
And there's all types of Yetis. Yeah. Snow Yetis, forest Yetis, sand Yetis. They're all out there. The desert
Sand
Ocean
Yetis?
Yetis?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Ocean Yeti. Tropical
Mountains,
Island
watch
Yeti.
It's like a Pokemon. Like, they just have different regional versions.
God.
Mhm.
Gotta catch them all.
All right, episodes 46 to 48. I was right, actually. I apologized for saying it wrong and then realized I said it right in the first place. 46 through 48. Picks up right where we left off, like Jen said, with the skill check challenge to flip over the Gearheart. And I told Jason this. I'm like, I'm so excited that you allowed Ian to use deception to pretend to flip the cart. That was very funny. That was very, very funny. But that does spiral. Like, I left a lot of it in the episode of spiraling into like, can I make an argument for this? Can I make an argument for that? Like, that does happen. And Jason has to eventually be like, no. I let that one happen because it was funny. Like, be cool. Stop it. And with that in mind, as players, I have one for the group this time. I swear. What goes through your head when you're about to pitch something to the DM, and what's the barrier to entry? Because I feel like I actually think I do actively try not to pitch like, oh, can I do this? Can I do that? Outside the rules too much. But I think Jason would disagree with me and say you do that all the fucking time. So like, but to me it's like, oh, but I'm just doing the thing that makes sense. Like, this is what my character would try to do. But like, it's hard to play by the rules when you really, really want to do what your character would do.
Mm-hmm.
So like, has anyone...
I mean, you try to pitch lift.
I do try to pitch lift quite a lot. I've let that die in more recent episodes, unless it's really funny, and then I'll do it. But that is a thing. Like, it's
like for Kai, I'm still trying to figure out how to play like level up 5e. So there's like maneuvers and backgrounds and all the skills. So I really like I don't know how to play, so usually when I pitch it to Jason, it's like throwing a spaghetti to the wall and see what sticks.
So here's the thing. For level 1 to 3, it's like, yeah, you're feeling yourself like, if we're at level 5, 6, 7, then I feel like the motivation is, can I get away with this? That is what I internalize it to be. Especially if, let's say, you're in 3 or 4 different groups with me, Bree.
And this is
honestly, you're not that egregious. No, you're not that egregious.
I try not to be.
I also want to hear Rachel's answers because I feel like
Me too.
her percentage of doing things always like it sticks a lot more.
You think
She
so?
knows
I
it.
don't know.
I think so. I think it really
would.
Like your characters are always they're just built.
I
they're
really
built
appreciate
They're
that.
just built so different.
Honestly, I feel like in PG4, actually, our last session was the first time I was really pushing to try and get something I knew I had, like, no rights to, right? Because someone was dying. But for the most part, if I don't feel like there's a reason for me to be doing it, I just don't. If it doesn't make sense, I don't know. It pulls me out, and I feel like if it's pulling me out, it probably doesn't benefit anything. So.
I feel that. I think like, yeah. Whenever I'm pitching something, I try and pitch it like, is this what my character would do? Because I think a lot of things with like skills is like you want to do the thing that you're good at, and I think your character gravitates towards the thing that they're good at all the time.
Yeah.
But like for me, if I'm pitching something, it's like would I be doing this, or like flipping the car? Like Chimera's not gonna flip a car. He's not gonna touch a fucking car. That's not
that.
That's not what he did. But
Yeah.
pretend to do it. Like that's 100% what he would do, you know? And I tend to always like I guess the other side of that coin is I always pitch for the moon though. So like when I pitch things, I'm like, okay, I want it to be insane or crazy.
That way when
you
he gives
know?
me the second best thing.
Yeah, sure.
Well,
yeah.
Bargaining.
Jason's real good at yes anding though. So like it's
I
usually
really try. You're a visual person. Like the medium that is your career is movies and television. It is what is the cool thing that we could do? What is it? And I am
cinematic.
Very much. Yes, I am very much a rules person. Not that we have to do everything by the rules, but it has to make sense with it. One of my biggest pet peeves is watching a horror movie and the first fucking 100 minutes of the goddamn movie is them establishing the rules and telling me the lore. And then the last 10 minutes of the movie is them like, fuck all that. We're just going to make some shit up. And it's like, why did we waste all that time? And that is almost every modern horror movie.
That was
Watch Lights Out.
The last time we watched like a bad horror, like we used to do a thing where like every time a horror movie came out and like we weren't sure if it was bad or good, it was just middling, we'd all watch it together. The last time we did that was Winchester, because it did that so hard that it broke Jason.
Oh my god!
Remember that, Jason? There was something about like the iron nails that the
every
ghosts weren't allowed to
fucking
touch.
night. I remember this. Yes. So that was the thing. The ghosts are sealed away in a room, and these iron pegs from the fucking 1800s or everything. And then the ghost at the end just like shakes the wall, and the pegs come out. It's like you could have fucking done that anytime in the last century and a half. Like, so that's the kind of thing. There's a filter constantly running in my head. It's like, if I let you just fly, why? It's a Dragon Ball Z power. It's like, and if you just don't do it later on, it's like, why didn't we use that thing that we used in episode? You know what I mean? I'm trying to prevent that kind of stuff.
Piccolo becoming a giant.
Get you, yeah. In my head, I'm always like, this will be cool for this thing, you know? And then
totally,
like in my head, I'm like, if I pitch it, it'll be cool for that moment. And I'm not thinking like, oh, well, then I can fly around all the time. Now I'm like, I can do this one time and it'll be so fucking sick.
Rachel, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, I also really like that on Frostbourne right now. I feel like when one character pitches like a really big idea, the other characters have things that kind of tie into it really nicely. So the storytelling just kind of amplifies. I don't necessarily think that always happens depending on, you know, what you've rolled as a character, etc. And I think that's a really nice balance too.
It's a hard skill to learn. It really is, like the alley, because there's a fine line between, oh, I have a thing that can help that, and piling on to it's like, yeah, you should give him the thing, not like, oh, I have a thing that can help. Like it is a fine line between those two things, I feel like.
I think I have not had a chance really to pitch these things yet in our group, but I'm also very cognizant of the fact that I have a character who is not experienced. She's not going to be the most outside of the box thinker, and for all that I've got crazy thoughts, like she's not. Like there's no way she would be like, yeah, let's do this crazy ass thing that like uses this one little niche thing in my skill set to accomplish this. Like me, I know it. She's like, I don't know what's going on, so therefore, how could I possibly help?
That's the fun part of playing like a not super smart character.
Well,
Sometimes.
she's learning. She's very average in everything except essentially how adorable she is. So that's her biggest skill, and that's unfortunately what I have to lean on. But being adorable and innocent and very lovable, and that's essentially she's a newcomer to being outside of home. So like she's not going to have those creative thinking skills that come with time and experience. So she's just not going to.
That being said, you are like a wild mage, so new things will happen without you suggesting them. It's fine. Like, we'll mix it up.
I feel like you're
gonna cause
doing
problems. It's fine.
You're doing a really good job of allowing yourself growth down the road too. You know, like there's breadcrumbs that'll build. So
there we go.
I want
That'd
to
be
be.
yeah, that's the cool thing is like if you know like leaving room for that, because then you're like now you're like, well, I don't have any out of the box creative problem solving skills, but
I'm gonna get there
3 episodes later, you'll be like, oh, I remember when my wild magic surge happened and I got a beard full of feathers, and now I'm gonna do something
Now
with
my
that.
beard can fly.
My face, though, unfortunately. Yeah, no, I wanted to. I've built her specifically with that intent. Like her background and everything is to discover where she's gonna go, because I feel like we've got enough of people who have very deep stories where I would like to, for a change, not have an edgy character with something dramatic happening to them, and just see what happens to a normal person when they're forced to experience a difficult situation.
I always tell people.
Go.
I was just saying. I always tell people who want to bring in a character with edgy stuff in their backstory. It's like, hey, that'll happen. We'll get there. Don't worry. Like we'll add that like as we
add
go.
the trauma,
Yeah, that's why I'm
You're
here.
already
Don't
coming
worry.
in so spicy, and we got all these spices we want to put in.
Yeah.
Like I'm spicy enough as it is.
I always think too, like bring in the edginess, bring that in, but let that be the touchstone that you have to then like jump off to other stuff, because the story is going to be about how you change, how you're dynamic, and it's not about like what's happening here. This is the starting point, and like so you can have that hold on to that so that it'll help you make decisions and stuff like that. But yeah, it's all about like what happens after that. What's happening at the end of that.
I wanna just, this is for no one. I like to be honest with you guys.
I saw you furiously writing a second ago. What the
So,
fuck?
okay.
Is the note give Jen trauma?
No, that was on the list. That's on the list. Don't worry.
I consented to begin with. That's fine. I continue to consent. It's fine.
So I got like I'm trying to work on my own system behind the and you guys just gave me a fantastic fucking idea for travel, something like a new mechanic for that, and I started writing that down, and then Ian said beard full of feathers, so I started writing feather and had to scrap that out, and it's like, goddamn stupid brain, like I can't focus on one thing and do another.
Oh,
that's
all the time.
You should make TikToks for dungeon masters with ADHD, because first of all, they
Please
all got it, and second of all, it would pop the fuck off on TikTok.
Oh yeah,
so,
you should. You absolutely should. My husband, who I think is in the chat, if he's not out walking our child, he gets them so much on his feed of like the D&D dungeon master TikToks, and I'm like, oh my god, one day Jason will be here.
I'm trying.
Bree, wrangle him.
He's been doing it on his he's been doing an amazing job on the social medias.
Yeah, like the numbers are happening.
They
are. I'm really happy with it.
Snaps all around. Snap.
Sending you a pat on the back.
Thank you.
Pat.
So then a woolly mammoth attacks. So that happened.
I love
continues. That in the notes, it's Wally Mammoth.
Okay, no one needed to know that. You could have just.
I'm trying to be honest. I just did a thing for me. Now it's time for you. It's Wally Mammoth. Like now,
the mammoth's name is Wally. It's fine.
Yeah, Wally the mammoth.
It was Wally.
Wally sure was. Anyway, Gord Chimera. I wrote that down too.
Yeah. A few times, I think.
I think he did it twice. Yeah.
Just kept going.
The
really
Lannister send their regards. Like just that was. That's Wally.
Stop it.
Oh, Wally. Oh, you silly guy. And then right after that, I think we got one of the first travel complications that wasn't a fight, which is the frost maggots. And
oh yeah,
us finding out that Chimera is like a really good hunter, which is fucking weird. Like everyone was surprised.
No, it tracks.
Just a high wisdom stat, not a good hunter. That's it.
I love the idea of him being good at something, but just not wanting to. Like that's kind of new for a character where it's like, yeah, I have the best stat. I don't wanna, and there's a reason you didn't know up until now. Like
exactly.
Yeah, Logryn's like, you have a new job. No.
No, I'm good, thank you.
In my head canon, it's like you need to hunt for us, and Chimera is just like,
how about no?
Fireball.
It's pre-cooked. It's pre-cooked. Hey.
Yeah.
Fire purges the maggots.
We're working with Minecraft rules now. If you burn a cow alive, that's a steak.
Yeah.
Like that's
yes.
I also like the visual, even though I know Nythera doesn't hunt with guns, but she's basically the assassin equivalent to like you can't eat what she has hunted because it's so fucked up. And like instead of just like spitting out bullets every 3 seconds, it's like, no, this is actively poisoned. Like she can't not coat her daggers in poison anymore. Like they've been coated so many times, they're actually permanently coated with this poison.
Yeah, they come pre-coated.
They've been seasoned like a good cast iron pan.
Yes.
Totally.
I really loved that it took that long to figure out that like no one in the group was actively decent at getting themselves food, you know, like it's been so long in one city.
Yep.
Wait, so nobody knows how to cook?
The group has a couple really big blind spots. I think one of them's healing,
we have some
which
holes.
we've acknowledged.
Yeah.
Mostly in Chimera.
We just found out that hunting is another missing link in the chain.
I'm surprised Ruby's not better at it because I feel like she'd be the trapper.
Right?
Again, I think if she put her mind to it, like, but like, why? Like, again, up until now, they've been traveling together, but they've made it to cities before they run out of rations. This is the first time where the game mechanics kind of crept in slowly. And I don't think it hindered anything. I think it pointed something. It's like, yeah, you guys got to eat. Like, this isn't, we're not, like, okay. So I think in a lot of games that would have just been like a bummer or like fine, I'll gather spell components, something like that. This I actually thought was a fun roleplay moment where it's like, wait, do none of us know how to hunt and get our own food? Oh shit. That's
kind of what I love about travel complications that aren't fighting, because like we know how they fight at this point, and like that's still interesting. It's still fun to like listen to them fight.
Sure.
But when they're handed a completely new situation, it's like you need to feed yourselves for the first time in this campaign. It's like we can't. Like that's really funny.
Yeah.
It's like going camping and you're supposed to like pack stuff and you just pack beer. Like everyone just packs beer.
Millennial
that's
camping,
my camping.
yeah.
That is literally okay. Granted, we have a camping property, so there's like a trailer on site, so we could, you know,
nice.
We don't stay in the trailer. No, we don't stay in the trailer. That is for the in-laws
Pooping
and that and the grandparents if they come, or if somebody's like sick or pregnant. That's it. Like if you're not ill, you're gonna go get it near your tent, dumbass.
Dope.
But we do have like we have like a massive custom-made cooler thing over there. Like everybody brings their coolers, and they have like a dedicated drink cooler area. So this is the coolers full of alcohol or soda.
That's it. No food.
That's elsewhere. Unrelated. Figure that out some other time.
When will we need that?
It's just snackies, right, guys? Just snackies.
After dealing with that, Ruby, or I guess at the same time, you guys do a lot of things at the same time. So summarizing them is like, well, after that, it's like technically it was during, but whatever. Ruby was fixing up the gear heart, fed it some mammoth blood, and that transformed Jesse once again. And I wrote in the notes like Jesse / the gear heart because like, where's that line? Anyone? What do you guys? Because like, it's really weird because we know this now about how Jesse's soul is trapped in there, and then it's like, but it's not like a Warforged situation where he has control over anything. He's just there. But
I want him to have. It's hard because like one half of me is like, put more stuff on him, see what happens. Let's get real wild. But the other part is now reminded that there's a person stuck in there, and it's like, ooh, maybe he doesn't like it. But also, we don't know.
That's the thing, is we 100% Chimera's tried to talk to him, and that didn't go well. Like for the first time ever, I think Chimera that's not true because there was also the cure for the werewolf, the were-rat thing. You really fumbled that one too. No, sorry. Let me bring up your past
brought
failures.
it around. Yeah.
But like this time, you were like, I'd really
Aura
like
helped
to try
me bring it around.
Got better.
It did not work. Trying to talk to Jesse. So yeah, like there's a part of me that's like, is Jesse trying to help? Like, is he the one leading these like upgrades? Like, because they are upgrades every time that. Like, it's never been like, oh, we fed it some blood and it lost a wheel. Like, it's always a positive thing. And I wonder if that's Jesse doing that. And if so, what does that mean? Or if it's something like you said that, like, he doesn't like, that's being forced upon him. And every time it's like he's being force fed this blood and then changing and getting a little bit more corrupt and less himself each time. That's the nightmare version that I very much am convinced Jason would also do because he's a dick. He loves creating nightmares, is what I mean. He's not a dick. He's great. But he loves creating nightmare scenarios. And that sounds like one of them, right? Like, that sounds like something kind of Therian. I don't know. Jason, do you want to tell us?
Okay. They did it. They killed a man, fed it to a fucking machine, and now drip blood all over it, and it's my fault, firstly. Secondly...
Didn't kill him. Didn't feed him to a machine.
Nothing happened.
Allegedly.
Not a heist.
Allegedly. Sorry.
Yeah.
The biggest problem for me in all this is, one, we already had our own mind's eye version of what the gear heart looked like. Now it's constantly changing. I can never get artwork of this fucking thing. Like, if I do, it'll look completely different by the next. I'll have to have an artist on retainer to be like, we had another session. Can you just add? It's got a butthole now. If you could just like.
Oh man, is it gonna look like a Papa Meat puppet? Can we just do a Papa Meat puppet, but it's a car? That would be great.
What is a Papa Meat puppet?
Oh, Papa Meat is a YouTuber, and he's done a lot of like really cool puppets that look like flesh, and he gives them like nipples and buttholes and stuff.
Oh, Google says
gotcha.
yucky.
Okay.
It's yucky.
Oh no,
it's super yucky. He has
no
voices, and it's really fun.
Oh no.
Gotcha. I'll look it up later.
Awkward Fondant would like to know.
Yeah.
I'm curious. When you were doing the blood offering from the werewolf attack, what was your idea, Jason? Or was it the result of the conversations of the group? So, like, did you already know that this whole, like, blood stuff was going to be a thing? Or did that happen because of the werewolf situation?
So, I got to thinking about it, and there's two mechanics. One hasn't been discovered yet, but the other one is the blood thing. And I started thinking about, like... There's a soul trapped in this, but more than that, adamantine can be enchanted with stuff, right? Just like silver, just like, whatever. It can also be cursed. So like, what would that look like in an entire car? So there's a whole other mechanic I hope we get to as well. But yeah, that's just me fucking around.
Is that probably something that you know what the trigger is and you're just waiting for it to happen? And that's essentially what happened with the werewolf?
Yeah, it'll happen eventually.
Okay.
It's one of those things.
It will happen eventually.
Well, it's like owning a car. Like you're gonna hit a pothole. You're gonna,
It is exactly owning a car.
A bird's gonna poop on it. It's, but I mean, like, yeah, you when you drive it off the lot, you're like, I'm gonna take such good care, and then a kid eats ice cream in it or something. You know what I'm saying? It's just thinking about our car.
I always. It's interesting your take on it, Bree, because I always thought like it's not necessarily like Jesse's soul that's like changing the car. I always thought it was the adamantine because it's so magical. Like that was my take, is like there's it's mixed and it's merged somehow, but like I was thinking like the blood stuff and the like alternating is because it's getting like that component, the adamantine is like so tuned and like got this soul in it that it's like, oh, okay, you've given me this, now I'm like magicking out some stuff to it.
I would bet that we're probably both a little right, and it's like the combination, because like it has been established that in Nythera, souls are like currency essentially, or at least it used to be in the old godhood, and I imagine it still is now to some degree. Like souls are super powerful. It's the thing that kind of like keeps everything moving. But you're right, the adamantine gets you high, so that's fun. And yeah, I think I also just jumped to the like, what's the most morbid way this could be happening?
Right, sure, yeah.
It's like I watch too many horror movies, so it's like, okay, so this has got to be a thing where like the soul is dying, right? Like the soul is being tortured for all of eternity. That's what's going on. What do you guys bet? Do you think it's soul or metal? What's doing it? Not all at once. You gotta.
Why not both? Is the thing.
Yeah.
It feels like it's kind of one's impacting the other, and they're just compounding on one another, and the individual traits are just kind of like scientifically. That's how we do things in science. Is just so
until you find the truth.
Exactly.
So after that, you guys discuss the bridge prophecy in detail, because there is a bridge to get into Odyssea, and it is brought up that there's a lot of bridges pretty much everywhere, and this is going to be a problem long term. Which I do love, because we're going to talk about the High Elf, but you guys, like, you do end up crossing that bridge, and Ruby's like, thank God that's over, as if it's actually over forever. It circumvented that prophecy. There's never going to be another bridge again. But yeah,
I was going to say, like, the last time we heard a prophecy that was like that was way back in Arc 1. And so I was just like, Ian, where are you going?
Who'd you piss off, Ian?
Yeah. That was like my immediate
myself
thought.
That every day.
I was like, what did you do to Jason?
Turns out it's God.
But yeah, I guess like, do you feel like kind of like a looming threat for Chimera at all with that prophecy?
Yes. Yes, I do.
The prophecy of my death? Yes.
I have no idea what that means.
And that's a tough one, Jason. I bet you could make some baller TikToks about this, but handling prophecies in D&D is tough, because like that's something that I'm dealing with on Java sometimes when we get to play, which hasn't been for like a year. But before that, specifically elves in A5e, we talked about this. I don't like this. There's like 3 different things you can do, and one of them is just glimpse the future. And Kelsey was like really interested in that and kind of built their whole character around it, which I like.
Everyone is interested in that feat. It's amazing.
It's not a feat.
Kelsey's whole
whatever.
thing.
It's a racial
feature.
Racial feature. Yes.
What is feat short for, Jen?
What? I totally did not know. What did you say? I don't even have any idea.
Your feet is short for feature.
Yeah, but I take it more as okay, whatever. Semantics. It's just semantics. Okay?
It's not Skull Island. It's an island shaped like a skull. Anyway,
or an island made of skulls.
Island made of skulls shaped like a skull.
Oh.
But what Kelsey did was, because they are a high elf, they want it to be like there's kind of like a fucked up thing in the magic of the world that they keep out, like almost getting teleported into the future and then teleporting back. And it's a really cool thing that we've played with. But as a DM, it's so hard to do because it's like I have to predict a thing that's going to happen, and then also I'm in charge of making that thing happen. But also I can't railroad the group, because if I railroad the group, then I'm being a bad DM. What do you like? I think it's interesting that you shot your shot there after. I know that the prophecy with Tyler / Thorol, I think I remember you saying that didn't go the way you wanted it to go. But you ended up like pulling that thread, and it did happen, but it wasn't what you had in mind.
Oh.
My brother wasn't what I had in mind.
Yeah, there's extenuating circumstances, but I mean
that's kind of
purely gameplay.
So at that time, it's very much like sitting down to record a house fire, right? It's like, I just hope I get some good footage before the smoke knocks me out. Like that's it. Like, I'm just trying to deal with what we had there's a lot of personality there. And I think in hindsight, it worked out pretty well. It wasn't what I had planned at all. I have many years of testing now to kind of go with this. And I think one of the big secrets is, so it's almost impossible for a group knowing a prophecy not to try and steer away from the prophecy. It's almost impossible. Watch.
I think it's human.
Yes, of course. Right. So if you watch like Final Destination, that's the first thing everyone does. It's like, hey, here's the, let's not get on a plane then, guys. That's the thing. Let's not get. So that's gonna be, now this one is like, don't cross bridges. That's tougher. Susan's was don't get near water, I guess. It's like, well, that's going to be tricky, like eventually, So basically, you have something in mind. And if those things fall into place, you pull the trigger. But a prophecy isn't necessarily concrete if people can try to avoid the future. It is, I'd say, 85% concrete. But an aspect of it or something might change if decisions are so drastic and so crazy. But I know exactly what I'm going to do with this one. Like that is rare in that it's like, no, I know exactly what I'm going to do because I know this group and I know these people and I know what they're going to do. No offense. Like it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
Really, really predictable.
No. It took me a real long time. It's just,
All right.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, I personally love playing like stories with talking about time and going back in the past or going in the future, and just like Flash with the timeline change, Black Time, and Legends of Tomorrow going back, and like the ripple effect and butterfly effect of everything. But I also love that like Jason knows you guys well enough where it feels a little bit like these are the certain situations, and it feels a little bit like, do I have a choice, or is this is the story already written? So it's fascinating. I love that.
I have an idea. It's not a one shot, but it'd be a short campaign where a group is stuck in a time loop where they have to keep going back in time to try and change something. I would love to run that someday. I just have no idea when or like with who. But I'll let you know if I'm doing it.
There was a lovely Call of Cthulhu campaign that I did listen to, so that really plays with time.
It's true. Talk to Susan, right?
Or Ian, really.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Or Ian.
here.
Yeah. Well, Susan, it was Susan's brain.
No, it was, but you were the, the facilitator. So
Yeah.
That's what we call Ian. He's the facilitator.
That's why it's bad whenever me and Susan write something together, because it's just two people fueling each other, and it's terrible usually.
Those fortune
Like,
teller
it's-
tables. Speaking of the bridge
Jameson, this
prophecy.
last time, I said it's like, hey, I'm working on, I'm working on, different table stuff and like system stuff, and Susan, I know you'd want to get in, and Jameson's like, I feel like someone else should be there, like to say no, like that's what.
You need a no man. You need a...
Yeah.
All right, so to wrap up 46 to 48, Logrhyn and Nythera step out of the Gearheart to go talk to these highwaymen who are trying to exploit the fact that there's a bridge. And then they basically just evaporate a high elf who sounded important, by the way, which I feel like isn't something that was acknowledged too much. Because, like, he seemed like nobility or something like that by the way you described him and the way he held himself, and now I'm nervous for the group, but the group doesn't seem nervous, so it's fine, I guess.
They very rarely do seem nervous. Like, it's,
they should be more nervous, honestly.
And then we have the Grix and the Flash Flood as well. That came shortly after that, I believe, unless I got my notes mixed up. I think that came right after the bridge. Jason?
I thought it was
before?
before. But I could
It was
be
before the
my
bridge.
notes,
Yeah.
my notes are out of
Yeah.
order. Sorry,
Yeah.
Flash Flood, then the evaporation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which that's kind of
Yeah,
fun.
because the bridge was
Yeah. But in this grouping of episodes, there's actually 2 non-combat travel instances. What did you think of the Flash Flood, guys? Did you have fun? Was it a good time?
I enjoyed it.
I had fun. I think it's funny because it was one of those, like, we did a skill check for that one too, I think, and I was like, oh, I know I'm fucking failing this one. Like, I just know that there's nothing I can pull for this. But sometimes those are fun too,
And I think that leads us to the last episode.
What
to
a
be posted.
precarious road that is, though, because it's like the road is on like a sea cliff or something, at least the way if I
Yes.
remember you correctly.
Yeah.
And then there's just like, it's like cliff off this way and then cliff off this way with a waterfall that just like slides into like a mudslide, like what a dangerous road.
we haven't really had much, like, okay. We haven't had much of a chance to explore stuff like that, but something about the Northeast is winter absolutely fucking destroys every road, and then all summer crews work to patch it up for the next winter. If there's no crew to patch anything up and it's just nature eroding shit constantly, like, this is a century of wear and tear and extreme cold, and because it's southern enough, ice does melt, but it's just making things worse, and because it never clears, it just melts enough to kind of erode bits and pieces of dirt road that would be accessible to a car. Like, if you guys were walking, it wouldn't have been that big a deal, but it's a car, and a big one. Like, it's a Hummer H1. Like, it's huge. So, like,
It's unwieldy.
yeah. Any car that has a cockpit is too fucking big. Like,
Fun fact about the Gearheart is whenever you hear the Gearheart in the background, that's actually the engine rooms in the Titanic.
Oh, cool.
From the movie?
Nice.
Do not tell. We keep that between us because it was the only thing that was sufficiently loud enough and repetitive enough that I thought it could be used as the gears for the Gearheart. Because no regular car works because it's not a fucking regular car. I tried
won't tell
many
James
an
Cameron.
engine. Don't tell him. No,
Don't tell James Cameron.
don't tell him. So
I think he's
last
got bigger
episode-
fish to fry. I feel like he's fine. Like, he'd be okay with it.
He has very big fish. You guys met Orin Vale, had some bad food, met some screaming ghosts, had a wardrobe update for everybody, and then Chimera fondled the ghost, which is where that joke from earlier came in. So,
Oh, okay.
it was supposed to be like, and then here's what we're talking
Fondled.
about today.
Fondled implies so much. I think he was curious.
That was also where the episode
all
cut
Chimera
off
can
with the
do
cliffhanger,
is
though.
fondle. I think that Chimera can only fondle. I don't think he can
It's
touch.
just like one of those.
Like,
like one of these.
There's
I
no
think-
normal.
I think the best jokes have to be explained and take an hour and a half to pay off.
Yep.
That
Yeah, I think so too. I agree. I think that's what the people are here for. Is my. All right, we're gonna tweak the opening again before next time, but I'm working on it. First, it was gonna be favorite color, and I was like, well, that's fucking boring. What if I moved in something from like the show? But like, I wanted everyone to say their name and something.
Yeah, then it comes full circle.
So, Jason, do you have any like thoughts on the most recent episode and where things are headed after this? Because this is also the episode, and it's mentioned in the next episode. The ending did get cut off a little bit. I think we dropped like the last 5 minutes. If you remember, Jason, you had to re-record the actual ending. So that's the actual, like, now you have a solid idea of how the last episode we're talking about ends, because you had to re-record that bit.
It is. So obviously I've recorded more with the group and everything, so I do know where it's going, but without giving anything away, I think I need to see how they treat cities going forward, or settlements, or places with other people. I need more data before I can like rubber stamp this, but I think Esther Holt messed them up. I think way too much time was spent there for them, and they are like, it's like nope. Like, it's very they're going in with the idea of, if they could go in at gunpoint and rob them to get out faster, I think that would be the plan. But I don't. Yeah, I'm anxious to see how other people interpret it. I'm interested.
When it came to setting Odyssea, like, we mostly just saw Orin's side of Odyssea, like Orin's house and all of that, and it's all very clean and organized and empty. You said it looked like your old apartment before your wife moved in. It sounds like that's pretty typical for Odyssea in general. Is that like enforced, or is that just something like, is that just cultural? I'm curious.
They strike me very much as a race or a species that just wants to know where their stuff is. So the less clutter, the better. Do you know what I mean? Also, you don't need gadgets and appliances and stuff if you could just magic things. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, there's less clutter because there's less physical need for things, I guess, is the way I'd put it.
I guess my last question for the group regarding this episode specifically, because this is where we left off, we're kind of like, we just talked about two like finished stories where it's like, here's this one has a start and a finish, this one has a start and finish. Now we're in the middle of this one. They just got to Odyssea. Does anyone have any theories on what these ghost visions could be? Rachel's shaking her head, everybody.
No,
so
I got
everyone knows.
nothing. I'm just here for the ride. I think it's really fun.
Yeah.
I like the mystery behind it. So
That's
have
me whenever I
ideas.
watch a whodunit. I never
Yeah.
like everyone else is like, ooh, we gotta figure this out. And I'm like, they're gonna tell us eventually. Like, did you know they're
Yeah.
gonna tell us? Like, you don't have to do all this. Like,
That's like trying to
You're
put
doing so
together a
much work.
jigsaw puzzle. It's like, guys, it's a duck. Like, it's like, yeah, no. Like, I know that, like, I could get the
pictures on the
information.
box.
Yeah, but it's the
This is
journey that
dumb.
this. Yeah, guys, I know what it is. Like, it's
Jen, you said you had ideas?
I do have ideas, but I don't know how, well thought out they are, since I typically listen on my commute to work in the morning, and that's not really the time my brain is the most functional yet, as the the Adderall kicks in and everything. Um,
Like you do.
but yeah, but it kind of feels like we didn't address it or really ask like who the person looked like, or if it was just generically just a figure falling. Because to me, it almost felt like it was a time echo of some sort of what had happened in Odyssea, before it was re-magicked in and everything. So something with like the past just kind of echoing in, or what is supposed to be happening. Um
And that
that's
there was a library back in Arc 2, I believe, and that was the whole vibe, was the echo of time. So
Mhm.
that is an established way that ghosts work in Theria sometimes.
And since it repeats and it's in the same spot, and that's kind of what some of the theories of ghosts in general, like in our reality, is like they just repeat things that happen. So like that's why they're usually in the same spot, or allegedly in the same spot, in the same places. They're doing the same things they've done in their life, or what happened to them. And death is traumatic enough that it could create a ripple in a memory, and it just keeps echoing.
Yeah.
It is also a town of magical fuckery. Like there's just so much magical goo everywhere. Like who's to say it's not? It just is a thing.
JC, you don't like it being called magical goo?
I wonder what. So okay, hold on. What are you picturing magic as? Because if it's goo, like
I misspoke. Okay, I'm sorry. I misspoke. I meant to say like magical essence. Just
it's magical
like
cum. Is what she meant to say.
Nickelodeon slime.
Yeah.
Just because it's still Pride Month, we don't have to make it all
It's
about
gas.
jizz.
It's wizard jizz.
Yeah.
It's just
Wizard jizz.
I'm gonna make it about jizz, no matter what month it is.
Yeah,
okay?
no, that's an Ian thing. That is not a June thing.
That's just what he
Like,
does.
I'm wearing the Therian pride thing.
Hey!
Oh, I
Love
want
it.
it.
Or, merch.
Oh, I'm wearing rainbows too. I didn't even do it on purpose.
I
Star
have,
Trek though.
I have a Star Wars shirt that's got colors on it underneath this, but I don't think it counts.
No, doesn't count.
No, it doesn't
Flash.
count.
Not an ally.
I'm kidding.
But no, it's. I didn't mean to say goo. Okay, I didn't mean to say goo.
Let's go back to that.
That's a mind's eye thing. I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. Like if every time
Okay,
someone
so-
casts a
Yeah.
spell, it's like I didn't know if that was your mental image. Fireball.
No.
Like I just like okay.
It's more like pocket glitter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I might have been listening to the episode wrong, but when I listened to it, I was envisioning, I don't know, it's a bit dark. So trigger warning. But I was thinking that like since the lanterns are like duplicates and they're like, this orb thing, I was envisioning like it's an Eladrin that is up on a building and wants to die because they kind of like explain that their lives are kind of like meaningless and there's like no
Right.
joy, and they're stuck in this time period in this loop, and so it's just like kind of like Groundhog Day, where at a certain point you're just like, I'm tired of this shit, I'm tired of this grandpa, and just like so it's just
Keep digging.
yeah, so I'm thinking it's like it might be like this one Eladrin that just wants to be done with this. That's where
that
my
does-
mind went.
Clarifying question, and Anna asked this in the chat a little bit. Actually, wait, is the ghost the same person or was it different people
Well, in the apartment, in like his house?
in his house? Yeah,
Same.
same. Okay, all right. So yeah, that
Yeah.
could make sense too.
Like the orb is just like, nope, this is the power, you're coming back, and the thing is just like, no.
I've been falling for 30 minutes.
So I don't know.
I wonder, like one of the like far-fetched ones that I had is like, especially with all the fairy ring nonsense that's been happening, like in the alternate dimensions. I'm like, maybe there's like a crossover, especially with Odyssea's flagrant use of magic, like to an almost egregious degree. It's like, are you like poking a hole where you should not be
Almost
poking a hole
egregious.
by using too much. Very much egregious. But like you're using so much magic that it's connecting with the magic from another Odyssea where they're using too much magic and it's like phasing in and out. Like that was my first thought. But yeah, I'm very interested to see what happens when you touch this ghost, Ian.
I love that, by the way. That I love that idea that you presented, Bree. That's a cool that's a cool campaign idea.
Because I think the way that Jason's always approached magic is that, like, okay, if you want to have high level magic, you have to deal with the fact that there's high level magic. Like, it's not standard D&D in that it's like, if you want magic that would break the universe, it's gonna break the universe, versus D&D where they kind of are like, they hand wave, like, it all works out somehow. And it's like, I don't
Magic.
know.
Like there's consequences, and I mean,
Right.
Odyssea is a flagrant disregard for the rules of nature. Like we all know it shouldn't exist, and nature knows it shouldn't exist. So I think the magic could also be like, hey,
Oh, do you think it's Lanika just fucking with them? Like, hey, this goes against nature.
y'all motherfuckers gotta behave.
Could be. We haven't
Who's to
had a
say?
lot of the new gods in this group either, which is interesting.
Oh, not yet.
Not a very holy group, this one.
Yeah, no.
Unless you guys do
well,
go to the mountain
though, Jason made a really good point that kind of like was like an aha moment to me a little bit about religion, especially for warlocks, because like when we were thinking about religion, at least when I was thinking about religion, I was thinking about like the gods and stuff, but he was like, no, you're actually pretty religious because you're dealing with this kind of stuff just in a different way, you know?
That is true.
And I was like, you know, that's so right. I had never like thought about that. Like I wouldn't say Chimera is a religious person because he doesn't have any like deity
you
that
literally
he has fealty
have.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he
You
is
literally have a
religious
demonic
person, in a
patron.
way.
Like like if you believe in religion, then you believe in gods and demons and devils and all that stuff. And you're just on the opposite. You're I would even call opposite side. It's like, yeah, you're just not
a part
like
of it.
praying. You put skin in the game. You're more religious than a lot of people in a lot of ways.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
That's an interesting.
I don't know if that answered your question. That's just what reminded my brain.
No, I think that also reminds me, like,
we hadn't
Ori
seen the
had
gods.
like celestial warlocks and things like that, which was more like godly, but still a warlock, and like that. There's always that thin line between like, is warlock that different from a herald if they're both getting their powers from a higher being? Blah 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 blah.
I just think that that's such an outdated. You know what I mean? Like, not all warlocks are evil. Like, that is borrowed
Chimera
power.
is,
That
but-
is.
Chimera is just chaotic.
I wouldn't call Chimera evil. I wouldn't.
I would argue he's not evil, but
I don't
He's
think
just a
so.
little
I was just
selfish, I
being
think.
silly. I was just being silly.
You're so pretty.
I like to put things in extremes and then walk them back. That's my whole deal. But yeah, that's, unless anyone has anything else, I think that's essentially where we left off. Anna wants to know, are warlocks exclusive to pacts with demonic entities in Theria, Jason? No. There you go. Yes or no a question, yes or no answer. I am actually partially playing dumb because I am about halfway through the next episode now, editing wise, and you guys are gonna fucking love it. It's really great.
Yay!
I think that's it for Extended Rest today. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and I hope it helped to cast a different light on some of the events that happened in the recent episodes, and make everybody think about it. That's what these are for. And thank you so much for being here, guys.
Ooh, I do have one last question though.
Oh.
Ian, Bree, have you listened to Deathbound yet?
I edited the first one. I haven't listened to the second one yet, but I'm going to. I swear.
It's a shameless plug.
I've heard the first one. I have heard the first one.
I edited the first. I said I edited the first one. I get double credit for that. I edited it.
Was it any good?
It was
'Cause I don't listen
Theriathon.
to
It went
them.
up live.
edit Theriathon
It was
for the
good.
feed. A little bit.
It was good. I haven't heard the second one, but I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. I'm very interested in where Rachel's character is going.
Yeah. I think we all
So is
are.
Rachel. I think so.
Yeah, so- I love that your
Just never
character's
know.
basically the Susan, where like you're like random stuff just keeps happening, but you're not choosing it like Susan does. Like when Susan, sometimes she'll sit down and make a character, and it's like I'm just gonna do everything random and see what happens.
I think it's really funny because when I was making Ren, I wanted her to just feel very like average, just like a basic
Oh,
person.
well, how's that
doing
turning out?
so
How's that
good.
turning out for you?
She's basically
really
One
great.
Punch Man.
According to plan. All of it according to plan.
All according.
This is
Maybe
the
I'm a
thing
murderer.
about-
I don't know.
Yeah, no,
This
you
is
don't
the
know.
thing
That's the
about-
problem.
Yeah. So this is the thing about Rachel. And I do not trust her. Now, hold on. There's a reason.
That's not
There's a reason.
at all what I thought you were gonna say either.
Well, it's the shucks. I'm just trying my best. Bam, bam, bam. Like, just do not trust her when it comes to damage, because every time she does it, and I've played with her for years, it's like, oops, I did 78 damage. Like, it's like, oops, like it's you're level 2. How? Like, it's like,
Okay.
so I run down, I look at the receipt, and I'm like, no, there it is. Like, it's all there. Like, it's
Maths.
You said bear, and I don't have a great track record with bears. So
Panicked. She panicked.
Spoilers,
Bear.
guys. Spoilers.
how was I supposed to know that this one polar bear?
Spoilers. Spoilers.
It's already out.
I just
but-
said she wants to defend herself. I get it. Like, it's only fair.
So yeah, episode 3 is out on Patreon. So definitely,
I gotta catch up. Yeah.
yeah.
There's also
And I'm going to.
openings
Yeah.
in PG4. You should join our group. So
That is
Oh,
true,
last time I
there are
checked,
some
the thing is still
openings.
kind of off or something for that level.
Patreon
It
thing?
says
I can
sold
go there.
out. Yeah.
I'll turn
Yeah.
that back off. Let's do
Yeah.
I'll do that as soon as we're done here.
Yeah,
There is
that's
room.
manual.
now there's availability.
Yeah, there's
But
gonna be
yeah.
availability.
And then there's
30
like
seconds or
a discount happening right now for a
There
a
is.
length of time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll let y'all talk about that.
so.
It-
Jason, you talk
great.
about that.
there's still like half a month left, but like, if you guys want, God,
Join
what
on
did
a
I make it, like
discount
40?
then.
Yeah, I think it's like 40% off or something. Like, it was a big
think so,
discount.
yeah.
Like, yeah. So if you want, go check that out, because again, there's hours and hours and hours, hundreds and hours, 14 years worth of hours of stuff. And you could join a group.
Is it just PG4 right now, or
I think
No,
PG2 has
those
those
PG3.
too.
PG3
Okay.
has an opening too. Yeah.
well, join
And
that one
Vigil
too?
Dive.
But join because we have the best leader ever in our group. So,
Aw.
PG2 also has great team composition, and we do have a lot of shenanigans. We do have your friend Ryan on ours as a pitch.
True.
Oh,
well, we have
I don't
Kate,
know if
so practically the same thing.
so. For those of you out there who might be interested in this, I don't know if PG2 made their decision yet, but PG4 we're switching over to 4E, and I cannot fucking
Wow.
wait. I cannot wait. There's something about going to the trunk and dusting it off and opening it again that it's like, oh, I want to play it
Yeah.
now when VTTs can keep up with all the stuff.
Yeah.
I'm really geared up.
PG4's been workshopping some pretty fun ideas. So
PG2 is also pretty down with the 4th edition. I think we're
Okay.
getting ready to set things
Yep.
up too. So
All right.
yeah.
So whatever edition you like, we can set you up if you sign up over on our Patreon, which is now open, by the way.
Mm.
Can I tell everybody about one more thing that's
Yeah.
going to be posted on Patreon? Okay, so Xavier came to me with just a heck of an idea. I told him, hey, I'm trying to play as many systems as I can. I read as many books as I can. There's so many fucking books. But I'm trying to just, it's like, this is my Rumspringa. I want to explore and like bring all it's like, do I like these different systems? And he said, I will host a 3.5 game. Would you like to be in it? I said, I think I have to be now. So I have never touched 3.5. The group's already together. And he specifically said, I was like, okay, I just have to read. He's like, no. Don't read a thing. Just show up.
It's a good thing he said that too, because I would have been note taking and everything for it to be prepared, you know.
I just said that to let him know. It's like, no. I'm going to be a good player. I gotta, I gotta prove myself. Like, it's like, no, I'll be good. He's like, no, show up completely. Just don't read a thing. I don't even want to tell you what's in it. So it's going to be a disaster. I can't wait. Like
I'm looking forward to it. I also love that. Are we going to tell who's on the group yet, or are we going to just wait until it all comes out?
I mean,
this is your show, Jason. Like, you tell us.
Wait, shit. I forgot. Okay, so let's see. So Rachel's in it, and Xavier's hosting it. Alan, and someone I'm forgetting. Ian's here. Yeah, no, but there's someone else I'm forgetting. I can't remember for the life of me.
Yes.
I think
I
Jen,
wasn't fishing for myself, for fuck's sake. This is ridiculous.
We'll never know.
I think Jen might also be in it.
I could be a ghost that is trying to avoid being fondled, is what that is.
Stop.
I like that character concept.
That would be so good.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Got a big badge that just says no hugs, no touching.
Aggressive.
Doesn't play well with others.
The other day
Biter.
I saw someone walking their dog with a sweatshirt that said, "I'm not friendly." I really liked it. Pippin. So
I want one of those for me.
Yeah.
Don't like it. Gonna bite.
Everyone approaches Pippin like he's gonna act like they expect Pippin to act, and then he acts like Pippin, and everyone's like caught off guard. Yeah, I'm saying.
Meanwhile, the half wolf standing next to him is pretty well behaved, with people.
Oh. I mean, small dogs are vicious. How is Pippin?
Yes.
They're rat catchers. They were bred for catching small rodents, and rodents are aggressive.
Is he turns on a dime. That's the part that sucks, because he'll be nice sometimes for like a minute, and then just random. It's like a cat when you're petting it, and then it randomly will bite. Like Pippin's kind of like that, where like you can be petting Pippin and he's cool with it, and then he'll suddenly just start barking at you, and it's like, okay, not me, obviously, not anyone in the house, but like strangers.
I will never stop telling this story, but a few years ago, we went to Dragon Con, and Rob lives in South Carolina. He was kind enough to watch our dogs, and instantly Luna knocked a portion of their wrought iron gate fence down and escaped into their neighborhood. And Pippin, before we even left, Pippin jumped up on their furniture, sat on a pillow in the middle, just like a little prince. And Rob leaned down to like, hey, how you? And he lunged at him, at his face. And it's like, you little shit, you're in their house eating their food. Stop being a dick.
Yeah. He's the worst. I love him so much. But
Luna's a pain in the ass in other ways, but she's not mean. She's just
she's a husky. She's a husky.
Yeah.
She's a husky. She does
I like when we were over, Luna and Pippin would play, and sometimes it would be a little too much for Pippin, and so he'd jump on us and be like, "This is safe. This is home base. You can't, you can't touch. You can't attack now.
All done.
Yeah,
I'm done.
I love that Luna sensed that you weren't into her, and Mandy too, and
I
that's
love
who she
Luna.
identified
I love
with.
Luna so much.
I know, but she comes on real strong. So your face is your face, and she's like, "Hey, hey, hey!" Like she's just yeah.
It's a husky. Why are we surprised? We should not be surprised. We had a husky live with us when we had housemates briefly. Don't anymore, mostly because that was years ago, and because our dog just hated that dog. Because this is a husky. Yes, well, they had another dog who was old and in pain, and he was Angie Boy. Poor boy. He was Angie Boy. And she's dog reactive. Anyway, the husky had no sense of boundaries, and she would be very upset whenever our dog was like, "Get the hell away from me." So she, at some point, pooped a little poop right in front of our dog's crate, and that was it. We're like,
oh, how pointed.
Passive aggressive.
She's back here eating a bone, so she's been super nice. But usually by now she's like on my side, like she just
yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys just unlocked my dream that I had last night. There was dogs and chicken bone everywhere, and I had to like chase after them to get the chicken bones out of their mouth. I don't even own dogs.
Drop it.
That's good dog ownership though, because I've met people who's like fed their dogs chicken bones. It's like, no, they splinter. That's bad.
They
Don't
splinter.
do that.
It's so bad.
And if you needed us to tell you that, I'm glad we told you that.
Yeah, don't
I'm
feed
glad
your
about
dogs
that.
chicken bones.
But also stop it. Don't give them like people food, a-holes.
Look, Luna eats
loves
more people
Skittles.
food than I do. I can't stop her. I try. She's eaten a whole pizza off of our stove before. Like I can't,
That's impressive, actually. Honestly, that's impressive.
She was miserable and she could not figure out why.
Oh, that's me with
waddling
tea.
around the house. Like, I did everything right. I ate all the pizza. Why does
But
my
I
tummy hurt?
won. I don't understand.
It was so good in the moment. What's happening now? Surely this is unrelated.
Fix me.
Oh, puppy! Hello, puppy! Hello!
Aww.
Aww.
Yeah.
I heard they were talking about dogs. What about me?
Someone wants attention, so.
Okay, we should probably wrap up.
Yeah, I have a wedding to go to, but not go to.
Oh, right, yes.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
Have fun.
Bye, everybody out there. Thank you so much.
Bye.